Hi, everyone. Josh Plowman here, Plowman Real Estate Team, main real estate experts. I just got done watching Brian Buffini's bold predictions. Brian is a real estate coach out of Southern California. Every year he puts out his bold prediction show, and he's right 99% of the time with his predictions. He owns the largest training company for real estate agents in North America. He's a very good resource. In his show, he had Lawrence Yun, who's the chief economist for the National Association of Realtors, and they put out what their predictions for 2023 are. So I'll give you the cliff notes here. If you want to watch the full video, click the link and it'll bring you right to Brian's show. So the first prediction they had is they expect that interest rates to drop over the course of 2023. So rates peaked out at about 7.5% third quarter 2022. Lawrence Yun thinks that over the course of 2023, rates will drop towards the end of 2023 into 2024, expects rates to get back into the fives. Inventory is expected to remain tight. A lot of people have put their house searches on hold. A lot of people aren't buying because of the interest rates. You know, why sell your house if you got a 2.5% or 3% interest rate when you're going to have to buy at 6.5%? It doesn't make financial sense for some people to sell their home right now. So because of that, homes are expected to remain tight. So if you're a buyer waiting for a market crash, waiting for a deal, it's just simply not going to happen. Brian's advice that he's giving to his real estate agents right now is buy in 2023, refi in 2024. So if you can buy in 2023 when rates are higher and there's less buyers, you can get a little bit more of a deal. Maybe some negotiation strategies can be a little bit different. Maybe you can get some repairs during inspections. So buy in 2023, get a good price on a home. 2024, when prices are expected to go back up, rates are expected to go down, buyers are expected to all come back. Get that interest rate in 2024, but get the 2023 house price. What's causing the high interest rates? So it's inflation. So high inflation equals high interest rates. Low inflation equals low interest rates. So really, we got to get inflation under control. Once inflation's under control, the rates will come down. The last CPI data, I believe, last month showed that interest rate or inflation actually is starting to come down a little bit. Rent isn't fixed, a mortgage is. So what that means is if you're paying rent every year, your rent can change. If you're paying a mortgage every year, your mortgage stays the same. Unless you refi, your mortgage payment's going to be the same for the next 30 years. So as inflation goes up, if inflation goes up 5%, if inflation goes up 10%, if it goes up 3%, whatever it is, your cost of living goes up as well with rent because rent usually adjusts to compensate for that. However, if you're paying a mortgage, your mortgage doesn't go up, your mortgage stays the same. So you're actually getting ahead as time goes on because with inflation, there's also wage inflation. So people make more money as the years go on as well. So if you're making more money as the years go on and your mortgage payment stays the same, then you're actually better off each and every year. Right now, the current data for 2022, once the rates spiked up, and they spiked up fast. So interest rates went from 3%, 3.5% last March up to 7% by September. That's a pretty drastic, fast increase. It's unprecedented, really. However, real estate deals started to waver a little bit. Buyers started to get a little bit wishy-washy, a little bit nervous. So 1 in 5 real estate deals from July through the end of the year fell apart last year. Buyers backed out. Buyers didn't want to buy the home. They got nervous. They got cold feet. They backed out, whatever the reason was. So what that's telling me is I expect this trend to continue in 2023. I think buyers are still going to be a little bit wishy-washy. They're going to be nervous. They're going to be backing out. So what that means for you, if you're considering buying, you need a real estate agent that can give you good advice and help you get through the transaction and reassure you while you're going through it that you're making a good decision, or tell you you're not making a good decision if you're not. But if you're listing your property, you need to list with a real estate agent that knows how to vet the buyers and make sure you don't end up with a buyer that's wishy-washy. Make sure you end up with the buyer, or at least put you in the best possible position, so that way your deal, when it goes under contract, it's going to close. So prices in 2023 are expected to remain solid. You know, Brian thinks about a 1% increase in home value over the course of 2023, thinks about 5% in 2024. Another portion or another part of the video, Brian talked about making your real estate agent part of your investment strategy team. A lot of people look at real estate agents as a means to buy a home or sell a home, but we really should be part of your investment strategy team too, because if you really want to build wealth, real estate is a great hedge against inflation. It's a great way to build your portfolio, build your wealth, and really get financially free. So, if you're looking to invest this year, maybe buy a multifamily or two, give me a call. I'd be happy to talk with you about that and really make a good strategy that makes sense for you. So that way you have an asset at the end of when you hit retirement age. So, what are my expectations for 2023? I think a lot of what I'm expecting falls in line with what Brian and Lawrence said. However, I'm thinking of 2023 as possibly, like, for buyers, a small window of opportunity in between a crazy market and then another really busy market, which is expected in 2024. So, if you're thinking about buying, don't do what everybody else is doing. Everyone waits for the spring to buy. If you wait for the spring to buy and everyone else is waiting for the spring to buy, what does that mean? You've got competition in the spring to buy a home. So if 2023 is a year you're looking to buy or sell some real estate, please get in contact with me at 207-776-2130. I would love to be your real estate agent.